Well, welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's another race session here today in South Africa. It has been a very long wait indeed, but we're finally back racing in South Africa as I bring my co-host here to the infield, to the pit lane, as we are waiting to go green 4 minutes until the green flag drops. I know they still are, that's their choice, I don't really care if they are.
It is a beautiful day here in this beautiful nation of South Africa for this race.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not the first time this track is featured on the calendar. Actually, it's the second time it's an official race. First time kinda had a sour ending to it. Not anything you can do about that. Last season was a banger of a race, though. Cube taking the win at the last moment of the race. Capro leading until the red flag came out. He was very unhappy and dissatisfied with the red flag, but motorsports is kind of what it is. You cannot always predict the outcome.
These drivers want to prove themselves here in South Africa. Who's going to win it tomorrow is the question. Could it be Jake's team winning another race, or it'll be someone else? Who knows? The possibilities of tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. And you gotta keep in mind as well that as Trey is having some lag issues, you gotta keep in mind as well that some teams have brought some engine upgrades with them as well. And Lambo Racing is absolutely a team to beat. Any team driving with the Lambo powered motors in the back is just insanely quick on the top speed, and in this track having a good amount of top speed will definitely give you a good amount of run. As Manos, one of the main drivers of Lambo Racing, the manufacturer team itself, has joined, and he was looking very comfortable in that practice run he did today.
I totally agree here. A win for Alexis in Indianapolis, I do remember. Now they're here in South Africa, hopefully to get another race win.
Nope. That would absolutely be awesome for them. That would also mean that Twin would have his hat trick going on. For the time being, it's still 2 in a row for Twin. But if he keeps this up, he might come close to the league's record 5 wins in a row by Super Rubber Pro in the first season. He was absolutely crazy. But with the amount of tight and close racing we have in this league, I doubt that will happen anytime soon. As the green flag is about to drop in 1 minute until green, and then we can see and value everyone's pace and see things for what they really are today.
We'll definitely see who can win tomorrow. Right now, it's just practice. We need to get underway.
Yeah, it's only 1 minute or a few seconds. I think we're waiting for the clock to return to 19.00. Of course, my colleague has a different time zone seeker in the United States. It's great that he can be here, but I think it's early in the morning for him. But yeah, it's a lot of drivers just waiting and being very impatient to get on track. Even drivers chatting that they want to go and complaining about the loudness of the cars. And the green flag is being dropped. Track is clear, and the drivers will head to the track, and they all instantly go out. We're now on board with Drifting Casey.
A little bit of a late start from the JD Motorsports number 3 car.
Yeah, Gap PX, of course. But this is only a practice session, so getting out of the pit lane a bit late is not really a problem. Of course, JD Smelly very happy with Gap PX, as he calls it, Shuffle Jr., my little sibling. He's very happy to be here, as Kelly is very happy to have him as well.
And speaking of Mr. JD Smelly, he'll be here tomorrow for commentating the race. If he doesn't, then he's a foolish man, and he should be penalized for not coming.
As the new main driver of Freedom Racing Formula 1 team has joined as well, Fireboy. Let's see what he can present here today.
Alright, Fireboy,
it's gonna be very interesting what he will put. Of course, a different vault in the motor world of Formula 1. And I have to bring Aquacar as well.
On the wall, I put it there's the cars really by as I just watched it from the wall.
As GapPX puts in the first battle lap time, it wasn't out lap though, so no real lap times just yet. Although there's a sort of battle going on between DJ and the R8 Club, very close racing, close side to side, same engine in the back. Into the hairpin we go, and it's a lot of rubber banding. We see the ambulance, and the R8 Club has lost a bit of time out of the hairpin.
On board with the number 44. Goes into the grass. Oh,
that's a massive slap!
He lost a tire.
He should
get question is, he needs to get number 44. Get in the pits. Get in the pits. Thank you.
The good news for him is that during the practice session, you can't just respawn your car.
Yeah.
But if that happens during a qualifying or a race, then you're done for. As Aqua Car's walking across the track.
Not a good day for the solo team. He does not have a second car yet. Unless he finds a driver, then he's solo for now.
As far just and there's 4 cars into the gravel in one turn. Holy shit! What a moment that was. I just looked at turn 1 and there was like 4 cars into the gravel.
On board with the 77. Of whose head is gone. A little bit of lagging spikes I'm having with the spectator, but that's okay. I mean just F1 cars. They're just like speed running.
Yeah, with the Roblox ways of running things, rubber banding will always be a thing.
And speaking of his competition behind, here comes the 37. Doesn't make the pass, but you know, this is practice. Anything could happen. He could have passed the 77 in practice to get could have lead position in practice, and if he does, then he has clear air. Will not improve his lap time.
As it stands, the real Cappy is in first though with a 1 minute 13.4. It's side by side between Drifting KT and the R8 Club. The R8 Club now with
a good pass by the 37.
As they go side by side into the right hander, of course the Lambo racing with a far superior top speed than the GMG motors have, and Styrian racing with the GMG car in the back. So a little bit less. Okay, as Fireboy is going to eat pizza, thank you for the information. GMG is a little bit less powered on the top speeds, has a very good powerful ERS in it, but
you had to remember something here in South Africa. If you messed up a turn, then that's on you. That's a human error. You can't mess up the corners. As I'm saying that, Lamborghini's number 63.
as there's a car spinning around in the background, DJ out of the track.
Number 63 has taken the first spot for this.
He has a purple sector 1 absolutely flying through the first sector. Can he maintain that pace though? Within the second 2 sectors, through the chicane, he goes double right-hander, of course, in front of that. Can he get a good run out of that corner and have a good sector 2? A sector 2 will be a 26.2. That's very more than decent. With 1 corner to go here in Figo. comes onto the main straight. Across the finish line, he will shortly arrive. Can he improve on his own lap time? Upman across the finish line, and he will set a 1 minute 11.779 quicker than he has been, and he's looking very quick as he goes into the gravel instantly.
Looks like Lamborghini has found. He said the tires are dead. Looks like Lamborghini has found their momentum for this race. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
If they could try to win it tomorrow, then this could be a good victory for Lamborghini.
Yeah, they really need a very solid result if they want a shot at a championship trophy. Of course, the first 2 races of the season were not something that special, although Altman did take a podium. The second driver couldn't show up. Indianapolis was a decent showing with another podium added to their tally as well. But they really want that 1-2 finish for the first time in their league's history. There's only 2 teams that have ever had a 1-2 finish within the league. That was Rebel Racers, if I'm correct, and GMG Motorsports, who did it twice, back to back, and never again.
Coming into the pits, number 63.
Called Manos into the pit lane, probably to review his tire wear and his moments and make sure everything is, as people are complaining about the damage being too sensitive. All that will be taken in and fixed for the second practice session that's coming in about 2 hours time.
He's out of the car, get the tires fixed up, ready to go if he goes back out.
As the Aqua car will come across the finish line. I don't know how his lap is looking. 2 invalid sectors. He's about to start his first lap right in front of his teammate, the season 0.5 world champion. Through turn 1 he comes, a very decent looking line for him, and his teammate keeping up quite well. Let's see what NS Motorsports can cook up this weekend. A very strong midfield team that might challenge for podiums. We already saw that happen in Australia as we go to the second hairpin. I Love Football with an amazing run there. Already closing up on his teammate Aqua Car 344 as we go to the first sector. The first sector time for Aqua 26.8 and I Love Football set at 26.3. 5/10 gain, and Aqua is absolutely fumbling and almost goes around. We'll go on board with I Love Football instantly after that moment of oversteer. Through the double right hander he comes.
Once they reported that their car spawner is not working.
Your car spawner didn't work? No, you should spawn the other car. It's not broken, you should spawn the other car, I think.
This will probably not be a good day for your team as Robo's not here. Jeff Agug, he's not here. None of your drivers are here, so.
Neither of my drivers aren't here, yeah. Both GMG drivers having a very stacked field, and no news of any reserve drivers being able to do any good, as Senior Fan puts in his first legal lap time of the weekend at 117.7. Not too bad to begin with. It's now time to build up to those 111s and make sure everything is as Infinity. I don't know what Infinity is doing.
Another, oh my god. Number 44 once again crashing his car. Once again. Don't you guys hate it that people crash their car on pits?
I mean, honestly, a crash is a crash. The pit lane crash it's a very tricky pit lane entry to begin with, so I would understand that drivers will make mistakes there, but annoying is different, you know. It's not like a real disaster or anything wrong with it. I would like have more understanding if you crash there than of some parts.
Not much teams are going to be here tomorrow.
As we have a total of 10 cars doing sector times and lap times, although not all of them have been able to put in a valid attempt of that. GapPX in the meantime, the only JD Motorsports driver and the only there's 2 American teams right now active on the track, and JD Motorsports one of the 2 teams. GapPX currently sitting at a P7 as Drifting Casey makes it a Lambo 1-2, as I will have to teleport Ice, the engineer of Otmanos. But Lambo with the very high top speed, looking very strong, and the real Cappy is throwing everything at Lambo what he can, but it's just not enough yet as he crosses the finish line to finish another lap, a 1:14.0 on those hard tires. But it will be very interesting to see how this all pans out tomorrow in qualifying as well. Of course, there have been some engines already exploding in the pit lane, so let's see how the engine reliability holds up. But so far, not much interesting except that mega crash Dre had. If he wants to, I could interview some of the fellas here to make some stuff interesting. I would like, if he's down for it, I would like to have Junior down for an interview. The man who took a podium on debut last time around. I've invited him. If you feel down for it, come on board. Well, it's your second weekend here in the league. You had an amazing first race. Tell us, how is the car feeling so far? Or you're not even?
I'm not Junior.
What do you mean you're not Junior?
I'm a different dude.
Oh.
Wait, down.
This is Bob. Bob 1, 2, 3, 4.
Down. My bad. Junior is not here, is he? Wait, who are
Yeah,
you?
he's not here. It's Bob.
Yeah.
I'm so confused right now.
Where is Junior?
Well, my apologies for that. We can still interview you if you want. You know, improv.
Okay.
But wait. Who are you though? Because I'm so confused.
Just here, watching the race.
Oh, you're just watching. Oh, damn. That's fine.
Kinda in the corner in some, but I think.
Okay, I thought that was Junior. That was my apologies. Well, I will invite the man currently sitting in P1, Almano 63. He's looking very fast and looking very good for the time being. Almanos, if you're down for it, come to the stage. He's currently sitting in first place. Your teammate in second place. A track that suits your car very well, it seems. Tell us, how are those first 15 minutes of the track going on?
Well, what's up guys, welcome to Formula Loop once again on the back end track that I really like. And yeah, currently 1-2, but I'm not sure if I can hold it for long. I just got into the car now. But yeah, we'll see what we can do so far, just testing out some setups really quickly. But yeah, we still haven't touched the real pace of this monster.
Yeah, of course, all the Lambo powered cars are looking very strong, including yours, of course, being the manufacturer team, but GapKX is slowly understanding the car as well. He's now sitting in P4 with the JD Motorsports car, which is also powered by Lambo. Do you see yourself with the other cars locking out a fully Lambo powered podium?
Well, that's very, very likely to happen, and I'm going to be really happy if I'm able to top that triple podium if it happens. But yeah, also, I want to see Lambo win, and it doesn't matter really for me if it's me or my teammate.
Right, of course you still need a good result to get yourself back in the championship hunt. Twin Turbo V6 looking very strong as it stands in the races. Although this is not a track that would suit his car very well. Do you see yourself rebounding from this point onward and being a threat every race from this moment on?
Sorry, can you repeat?
So of course, this you have not had the most amount of luck last few races. Few rough spots. You had an amazing debut in Hockenheim. Could not start the race in Australia and had a terrible start in Indianapolis. Would you consider this track being your rebounding point, your comeback story, and a story that will start here for your championship story?
Well, sometimes you just get that good feeling randomly in some tracks, and I really have that feeling now. But yeah, I really hope something magic happened this weekend. And statistically, it's been like one race on the podium, one race out of it. So statistically, this one should be on the podium, and why not make it the first step of the podium?
Alright. Is there anything else you want to say, as the Raid Club in the meantime has taken the second place away from Drayton Casey?
Well, nothing much, but good luck to everyone, and let's give this championship a good race.
Alright, well thank you for your time and good luck today. Of course, this is only the first of second practice, there's 2 practice sessions going on today. So we're going on board with Infinity, the man who's always quick, although he's on hard tires, figuring out the race strategy. Let's see what he can perform.
Hey, oh,
Yeah.
why does it take Wally?
I don't know. Roblox likes to do some weird stuff sometimes. Maybe the
my
script is not.
Oh, look at this. Ooh.
It's it might be a free practice one, maybe.
Oh, looks like. Oh my goodness, Lamborghini. These 2 Lamborghini drivers not want to anymore as
The Raid Club with the Assyrian Motorsport.
just gone to the second.
Exactly. It's not a Lexus car. It's the Assyrian Motorsports car, powered by the GMG motors, as they call it. But yeah, it's very surprising to see him there. The car would not be good enough, but he's out driving his car right now, and I think he might have found a setup to make it work. So you look at the tower, the time tower as well. It's pretty close for the top 5 actually. GapPX going into the mix as well. A driver we see normally not that much on track and not even that close on track to the lead. But he's really proving himself today as Infinity goes third fastest and takes that Lambo podium away from Lambo.
Actually, you know who should be? You know who should be here supporting Lexus?
Lexus. Well, we don't have Lexus in the league. It's Assyrian Motorsports, but that's fair enough.
You know what? Where is Jake? He's supposed to be supporting his favorite engine.
He should. He doesn't. So he might be a traitor to Lexus. Alright, in the meantime...
Yeah, you Jade, filthy traitor.
In the meantime, the only Assyrian Motorsports car on track is the Raid Club. And honestly, the Assyrian Motorsports team has a very, very mighty lineup in the name of the Raid Club and Twin Turbo V6.
Ooh.
And Twin, of course, leading its championship as well for the time being, as not Zero Blocks joined for a quick second. He left again, okay.
Another car has fallen victim to whatever happened to TREI.
Skykai is complaining about the fact that he has no pace. As I am wondering what setup he is using. It might be an issue of setup. A lot of drivers are... As there's a wheel in track, and I think GapPX has crashed into the pit lane.
I think he has.
He is now in pit box. It's rear free, front 0. Sky Kai, for your information, everyone is using minus setups. Almost everyone is using minus setups. So I would like not do a downforce setup on a track that's famously known. He's using a pretty medium downforce setup for a track that requires high top speed. Aquacar puts it into the pit lane, and he's going to spawn a new car, it seems, as he's one of the few drivers who have received a helmet. I love football as well. Have you seen I love football's helmets? He has a.
I have.
He has a.
I have. It's kind of. Let me see this again. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, just think about that. If you look in your rear view mirrors and you see this driving behind you, it would give me the chills a little bit.
Well, and then you're like, oh no, I'm screwed.
A certain kind of aura around that helmet. Let's see if he can bring that on the podium and maybe even win this season. He has come close on the podium multiple times, having finished P4 on 2 occasions. Although his first P4 was a bit controversial, the podium sitter deliberately cut all the corners, got a 20-second time penalty, served the penalty, and still came ahead out of the pit lane. So the penalty didn't really help. I know I Love Football was very, very angry with that decision. In hindsight, I was a very stupid decision, but that was stuff I did in 2021 when I was still not the smartest guy on the world. I'm still not the smartest guy in the world, but I was pretty retarded back then.
Once again, TRD spawning in another car. I don't know what's going on with it. Going on with it. Nice asking for TP.
Who's requesting a TP? Oh, it's Sky.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dre's. Oh my god, Dre. That's the most freak accident I've seen so far. Holy shit. I've got that.
My. I gotta check. Oh, he has done for today. Ooh, yeah, that's gotta sting for this guy. The only single driver in this series, no teammate at all.
And Infinity goes quick time for the time being. I would like to point out to Infinity that I have gone quicker than this in his car. So he might have to step up his game, but that's not really relevant as he takes quick time right now. Yeah, but Josh, that was my first lap though, you know that. But GapPX in P6, I would like to talk about that. He is less than 2 seconds behind Infinity. That's a result he barely has, although I don't think he's in game anymore. Oh, he still is, he's just not driving at the time being. Very good and strong result for him. Normally he doesn't get that speedy at all. His best result is a P8 that he took in Season 2 in Hockenheim. Qualified P7, took P8 at the line. And since then, only got an occasional point finish here and there, snooping P10, snooping P9, but not much better than that. So I think this weekend could really be a boost for GapPX if he can maintain the strong pace this weekend.
If I were Dre,
Dre's out of the game.
If I were Dre, and during the off season, like after the season, I would just recommend finding a second driver. So his team will have both cars on the grid.
They should.
Both cars in full races.
Well, if he wants to get that done, I think he should contact the team owner GapPX to make that happen. So Ala Football's driving very slow. What's happening with him?
I would just inform the team owner that it could be a good idea to get a second car for the grid. Just like relying on one driver is not enough. Relying on two drivers is a good idea.
I think a lot of drivers are currently testing out if their setups are worth racing in the race itself. As I love football on the medium tires, a lot of drivers abandoning the soft tires to go long on some hard or medium tires. The only guy on track which currently is suited with the softs is the 08 Club, if I'm correct. And Odmanos as well. Odmanos, I believe, will start a hot lap here. So he enables DRS and is looking very sharp on his line. As he starts his finish, he's across the finish line to start his lap. Into turn 1 he goes. And it looks like a very, very good line. Decent exit as well. Let's see what he can build out of this run.
Who should have been here is JD.
He should have, huh?
Where the heck is he at?
Oh, I will DM him now.
JD Motorsports, without their owner, is really a really strange thing.
In the meantime, Admanos through the second sector. His first sector was looking decent. I think that's an invalidation. Going massively right on the chicane. And it indeed is. A 26.4 as well, so it was not a strong result to begin with. Not a strong attempt. As Manos looking quite okay through the first sector. Let's see what he can put out in the second sector. Of course, a very strong sector 1 would be like something like a 25.6 or 25.7. That will be an amazing sector 1. But let's see what he can put out here in sector 2 across the second sector line. He will finish, and it's a 25.7. It's invalidated though. Very strong sector, but not something you can. Get out anything of.
I agree there. As I was playing Lexington and Concord, like before I got caught up here. One game. 10 out of 10.
As we see Altman with the red helmet and a very fluorescent yellow visor, so he's unmissable here. You can't really miss the guy's helmet as he goes for the first sector yet again. We don't know if he's on a long run or just trying to push for that faster lap at 26.1 sector 1. Not a bad sector 1. You optimally would like a little bit better as the real Cappy overtakes Drifting Casey for the 4th place spot. Just looking very strong as it stands, and he said he was cooked here in Vigo. A P4 is not something what I would call cooked. Might not be cooking fully, but it's definitely not being cooked. As it's a valid sector for Oddman yet again. As he pulls it into the pit lane as well.
You have a lot of these drivers fighting it out here. Out here for practice. Like practice is a good idea to practice battling for positions at this track. Like you see with drifting and drifting and real cab, they were just practicing on battling for positions, passing. Here at this track, it's a lot of good idea to take a lot of practice at this track, so you can determine to find a good line, find a good passing turn, let loose, and boom, there you go. You have a good race.
Not only that, that's very much true, but not only that, the cars have been revamped a little, being, of course, now a bit more easier to handle than previously, but that also means as R8 goes into the gravel and almost gets into the wall, a classical mistake, braking while just slightly touching the grass, and he was out of it. Just kept it out of the wall slightly, but as I said, the cars have been revamped a little bit, and that's also relearning.
I would appreciate people not to. I'm gonna say that I would appreciate like that crashing into the green wall just to get your tires. Why am I not doing that?
Ooh, Aqua car with a massive tank slapper into the braking zone and goes back into the grass, and Josh now into second place. It's a Noob Empire Racing 1-2. Does Lambo have an answer for that? That's the main question.
Another.
As Josh can't even believe it himself. Holy Korea, that's his answer. I am cooking. He's keeping up with his teammate, and if you're that close to your teammate, that's always good, because your teammate is always your number one benchmark. Very close to each other, looking very strong and very good on this track so far. It's not expected. Noob Empire Racing, the team with the least amount of top speed, so it's a surprise to see them up front for P1 and 2. As Oddman has a very good sector 1. Oddman is cooking this lap. Can he pull a good sector 3 out of it? Very strong, very clean. Through the backstretch he goes. Can he take quick time again? 25.5, 25.8 across the finish line. He will go. Oddman goes 1 minute 11.145, and that's a new track record right there. He takes quick time away in a very storming fashion. He goes back to P1 with a very strong sector 3 as well, but only one purple sector and no green sectors at all, so there might be more in it for him. What do you mean the cars won't spawn?
Fire boy.
What's the issue? Where's fire? Where is fire?
Fire, you're not even at the right. Like, which car are you trying to?
Fire, yeah. Oh. This is your car. This is this one. This is your car.
Hey, fire. Car won't spawn. Okay, fire. That's it.
I think it's already spawned. Then take this. Damn, his car won't spawn. No, what the fuck? I guess take this one instead then, you know.
7? Yeah, drive for JD Motorsports.
Technically it's signed by the Freedom Racing team, but the cars won't spawn for them, so I will have to check that out.
Wait, which one? The number 00?
Yeah, the number 7 doesn't spawn either.
Hey, yeah, you're right. It doesn't spawn.
So yeah, for the time being, I would assume just take the JD Motorsports car.
Or, I was about to say, but you know what? Right, bye. Go on.
Yeah, I will fix your car up now for practice too. There's always some bumps along the way. As Aquacorn track is he improving any bit for the second one? I don't think he's.
And he's not on VC.
I mean, it's not like mandatory to be in voice chat, since I normally have to explain this stuff in game as well.
Alright, let me get rid of this car, because, you know, if fire like respawns again, it's gonna be stuck on this one. Clean out this. Alright. Now I can spawn another car.
Alright, fire, just take the number 41 car.
Fire.
Just take the number 41 car, spawn it, and drive that one. Number 41 should spawn. Yeah, the one you're here now. Yeah, that car. Spawn that car. You'll be able to drive that. I will fix your car up for free practice too. It's just weird that the cars don't spawn.
Fire. Can you please spawn your car so I can spawn the car? I think I pressed spawn car by accident. Now I'm going down first, rear down.
Oh my god. Oh, there it is.
Alright. How much downforce does need on this car?
I would like to minus setups, like do for fire. I would suggest like a minus 5, minus 5.
Wait, fire.
Yeah, never mind. Let him drive. Let him drive.
It's not 0. That's okay. That's okay, fire. Just run like your last, and then when you come back down, we'll fix it.
I mean, I hope he knows how to put it in manual or like how to shift.
almost hitting the league owner.
I mean, it's Roblox, doesn't really matter. It's the risk of us just walking into the fast lane, so as I'm just waiting for the thing to load fire in as well, so I can spectate him. He's already into the gravel, so that's a very promising start.
They shuffle.
Yeah.
You know what? What are we doing over here? Are we mechanics now?
I mean, you know what? You're right. We should go to another place to sit.
You know what? I could start a team, but you know, I really want to get in a mechanic role if JD gets like his act together.
I mean, Gib isn't here, but Gib is also a driver for JD Motorsports. Was very decent in Indianapolis. Just didn't have an engineer to back him up. So you can always ask him, but just in case you know find the pushback time.
Engineer. Oh no!
Oh, Senior fan up and over. Sky Kai into the barrier without both of his tires. That's him out of the race.
Oh no! God again. Come on, boys. You're all making this difficult for us to like oversee this. Stop crashing into the goddamn wall. You're not fine. You're not fine.
Nah, he's more than fine. Don't worry about that.
You are not fine. You need medical attention ASAP right now. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we would like to inform you that Sky Kai has passed away from his head injuries.
Let's see what sector times Fireboy is setting. 28.0, that's not too shabby at all. Let's see if he can keep up that good work as we're now on board with him.
How are you back from the hospital that fast? No, Sky, you're gonna stay in the hospital for like...
Nah, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He can drive again. I gave him a medical check. It's fine. 29.6. I think Fire will appear in P6, P9, P10 as he goes through the final corner. Can he brake on time though?
Go through that door over there.
Oh, by the way, fire
Like
left
an
shift.
open
Left
window.
shift is
Go
DRS.
through
Left shift
that
is
door where
DRS.
The other tables are.
With left shift, you can enable DRS for the.
Okay, Sky, follow me. Just follow me. Just follow me. Follow me, Sky. Follow me. Yeah, we can probably tell about that, Mr. Deadline. Right here, go through this. It'll take you down from here. There you go. I own that fucking Deadline. Yeah, no, yeah. You know what? I almost started an IndyCar team called Puma Ferrari IndyCar team.
Fire looking very decent in Sector 1, 27.3 for someone who has never touched those cars. That's more than good. That's an invalidation for sure.
Let's be real here. Let's be real here. He never touched South African grass.
No, that's true. And Manos has broken the 1 minute 10s. And 1 minute 10.9, no one really was paying attention to it, but he has done those 1 minute 10s.
This is a very good day for him and his Lamborghini Edge. We could see him win this race tomorrow.
We more than could. He's looking very strong, very confident as well. The question is, will Twin Turbo V6 show up and ruin the party for everyone, or will it stay like this? Because Twin Turbo V6, you can say what you want, but he's a menace on and off track. And whatever he drives, he just does it with pure speed. So fire 28.3.
Now here's the real question. Real question for tomorrow. Do we see him and his teammate Drip finish 1-2, both for podium, both for the Lamborghini engines, to get a 1-2 finish here at South Africa? Because both of them are fast. If you tell it like the parts of practice, they were both 1-2 on the time board. And they could definitely win this race 1-2.
I sure think they could, yeah. Let's see how they will manage the race as well, because you can finish 1-2 in the practice sessions, which is not the case currently for them, but they look very consistent, very fast, and Manos is just absolutely flying out there. He's showing everyone that he is a man to beat and a man to be dealt with, as Fire has put in his first valid lap time, a 1 minute 18.1, and all the football jumps in place above a Gap PX as he jumps into those 1 minute 12s. Let's talk about Fireboy for a few seconds though. New in the league, signed by Freedom Racing. He's now driving the JD Motorsports car since the Freedom Racing car did not want to drive today. I don't know what's going on with the spawner, but we'll be fixing that for practice session 2. Let's see what Fire can pull out here today as he goes through the second sector. 27.4 sector 1, very decent. He has lost the tire though.
I got my silky green.
Luckily you can respawn your car during practice sessions, but that's not a fortunate way to go about things.
Dr. Pepper, drink it now. Please don't. I'm just kidding. You don't need to drink Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper is nice though.
Yeah, it's kind of nice, but like 3 states already had some Dr. Peppers recalled. So anyone who's living in those states, in real life, you're cooked.
But well, 50 minutes to go in this session. Dressing Casey going absolutely wide on his turn, and let's see what.
Looks like JD has released it from book.
Did he? Oh my god! I want to.
Why is this robot so different? You understand? Why is this replication?
Alright, let's.
This box.
There's not a lot happening right now, so let's go over the rules for it. I accidentally implemented my monitor. Let's go over the roofs for the carry, the Roughneck Modified Tour, since there's not a lot going on. We'll keep an eye on the background. But qualifying, 3 laps for driver, track extending well result, and then follow lap time.
What's a good downforce? You mean what's a good downforce? Good downforce is 9999.
Infinity. Holy shit.
Thank you.
Infinity is completely into the barrier, and I don't mean the YouTuber. I think.
Oh no!
That's Infinity added again with some interesting.
Okay. He says all his bolts are broken. I wish we had the pay. You know what? I wish we had the pace car come pick him up.
As he has been teleported back, he'll be fine. As GapPX is going back on track, and I love to watch what he can perform. In the practice before this race, he did some laps. We allow practice before before sessions, just to allow drivers to get a better feel for the track. He was doing those 1 minute 12, so let's see if he can get back into pace and get back into the top 5 and get JD Motorsports their good result that they want.
They're fine. I told Infinity he's fine. He could go back out.
As GapPX is going very slow again.
Thank you, JD, for publishing the rule book. As you're not in here, I will criticize you.
Why is GapPX first person working so good? But drifting cases, the rule cappies and all that are not working at all. Whatever.
Oh, is he?
As Aqua Car looking good in my improvement. Let's see what Aqua Car can make happen here today. I think he might jump into those 1 minute 13s, so he will cross the finish line and likely improve. Yeah, that's a 1 minute 13.333. And that's looking quite better for Aqua. He's still struggling to get his feet down back on the ground, but still a lot to learn and still a lot of time to get racy.
It's you seriously on stage. How did I not notice you?
Oh, Smelly is here. Holy shit.
How did I not notice him?
JD Smelly, welcome to the booth. It would be very great if you unmuted yourself. I know that sometimes you forget that, unless you're not able to, but you know, that's he is unmuted. Bro, you should have said something.
Yeah,
wait, are you? You're not okay, but okay, Kelly. Kelly, you're not in game either. So like,
I know I was doing something, but I mean I'm here. I've been here. I thought you would have.
Do you need like a team mechanic, JD? Do you need like a team mechanic for your team because you have no mechanic?
he would like to be an engineer
We have Freeport.
And no, Fire is driving your car for the moment, but he's driving for Freedom Racing. So that's.
We have Freeport.
You do not have Freeport.
Why did my Minecraft open, dude? What the hell?
Because
I don't want my Minecraft open. God damn it!
Well, Fire improved though across the finish line. It's indeed an improvement. He's now only a second away from the last place, the second to last place. So that's an improvement for him.
JD, later.
I need to get in game. One moment.
Yeah.
Hey, Jade. Hey, you know what? Later, I'm gonna take JD tuxedo shopping because his suit kind of looks like stupid.
As GapPX looking very solid in the first sector. Let's see what he can make happen in the second sector.
Yeah, I would like, you know what, Shuffle? I mean, look at this. We have 2 garages. You know what? If I were standing underneath this garage, I'll just be dancing.
Alright. As GapPX will finish his lap in a small moment. Of course, GapPX, the main driver, the main face, and the main hope for JD Smelly and the JD Motorsports team, currently sitting in a pretty neat P7 place, not far away from the leading drivers, as he did a 1 minute 14.9, which is not his best result, and he's around. He has spun into the gravel, but he's back racing again. A complete 180 to go, back on track in the right direction. But that's Gap PX, or as JD Smiley, the T-Boss likes to call him, Schiffel Jr.
We love that name, but I just didn't know it out here right now. Alright, car coming in. Beautiful car. Oh, hey, watch it, boys. Okay, you know what? I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm going to enforce it. I'm going to enforce it a little bit. Do not crash into the green wall, or your tires are going to be coming out.
I mean, if they crash, they can respawn it. It doesn't really help them, you know. So if they crash,
No, like race-wise.
I mean, it will not help them anyhow, you know. It's not that they're gonna go faster.
Keep it off the wall for racing, okay? Keep it off the wall. Bruh. Keep it off the wall for racing.
I mean, if they do that during qualifying or the race and the tires off, then it's just the end of your session because the car is broken.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Okay, where's this JD Shuffle Shark Ranger guy in the suit?
I have no idea. Wait, do I need to teleport him, or is he still not in game? He's still not in game. Okay.
He's still not in game, and I'm pretty much gonna get annoyed about this.
He will join the game about 30 seconds before the end of the session. Their usual JD Smiley stuff, but let's focus on track again. And the real crappy is
Screw you.
the real crappy, better known as Josh, is also starting a lap yet again on those medium tires. Let's see if he goes for a push lap for those medium tires or just is on the race stint. Of course, the man that made a comeback from the dead took over Noob Empire Racing as team boss because he could not drive himself anymore. Lost his main driver Cube, who retired after finding out that he had not the pace anymore. And now doing everything himself. Is sitting in P3, which is better than he expected at the beginning of the weekend, as he does a 26.6. That's more than decent on those medium tires. And now for the second sector we go.
You know what Fireboy would have been? You know what Fireboy's engine would have been? Dale Ford. The Dale Ford Motor Company. I'm just making up crap names.
That looked like a very good last turn for Josh, as he now goes to the finish line yet again. Across the finish line as well. It's not an improvement for him, but not a bad lap time either. 112.7. As there's still some drivers struggling, you can clearly see where the line is between the people that have sort of found out how the car drives and the people who still have not been able to put their finger on the thing they need to do. Aquacar with a 113, Cappy with a 113, and Isle of Football with a 112 as well, all looking very strong. And then Sky Kai being behind that with a 1 minute 15. Had a very strong result in Australia, looked very cute there, but since that race on, he disconnected in Melbourne and disconnected in this league. Get treated quite harsh. As a mechanical failure, you're out of the race. It might be a bit harsh unless it happens during a red flag. Then you kind of get lucky, but otherwise it's just over for you. So he had that issue.
I'm looking at the JD Motorsports card, and you know what? You know what my dislike to it is?
Well, the color.
No. Why is the nationwide word mark black? JD should have been white.
Because he did. Okay, so he did not make the scheme. Okay, so Seeker, some information on for you. The team was originally called Perez Motorsports, and they wanted the scheme to look like this. And Kelly took over Perez Motorsports since the team had a they had a stupid argument. It's a really weird argument. I'm not even gonna give any details on it. And I was like, Kelly, do you want it? No, I didn't ask if he wanted a team. I just said he has a team now.
Recommend a sponsor for JD once next season starts.
Well, I think there will be a livery change coming soon for JD Motorsports anyway,
Del
since
Cola.
the drivers have been complaining.
Del Cola car.
Since the drivers have been complaining about not liking the livery at all. It's too pink, it's too ugly, and it's fast, but it doesn't look fast. So they want a new livery. If it were up to Gappy, they would get a completely green car. If it were for the Gap,
finally you joined at 4 minutes remaining.
Don't worry, man. I will make sure Shuffle Jr. has a good car by the next season.
JD.
I'll make sure of it.
JD.
What's up?
We're going tuxedo shopping for you after this practice because your tuxedo is hideous.
Infinity, how did you do it again, man? How did you do it twice in one practice session?
The man has done it. He's been the tire berry.
He has done no, but that's the second time he did it. He slid. Okay, I will get you out of it.
Like it or not, Cappy is spitting facts. Takes pure talent and skill to accomplish something like
This
that.
reminds me of a young Speedy Extra
on
one.
board with the number 63
Well-
who just slid across the track.
I will go on board. What?
Shuffle, how do I check times?
L. I will go on board with the JD Motorsports driver who's now going to is now into the gravel, and I just had a brain fart right there trying to pronounce gravel. Holy shit. The Gap Hicks is going the other way around, as we'll go on board with Fireboy. Let's see how he can perform this lap around. Still sitting in a dead last place, technically second to last.
Oh, Junior, where are you going?
Uncle with Aquacore right now.
Shuffle Junior's going backwards.
Yeah, that's
He knows what he's doing.
interest. As a Fireboy with a 26.8, can he maintain this strong pace throughout the lap? That's a very decent sector 1. So he now goes through the technical part of the track and into the barrier he goes. And that's his run over. Onto the grass. Ooh, and he lost a tire as well.
Aquacore down the front, straightaway into turn number 1. Aquacore coming through the sweeper now. He got loose in the sand trap and he's around.
Aquacar, really?
Yeah, it's an hydrogen car. 2 minutes remaining in this session as Ala Football needs help. What's Ala Football done?
Aiden, where are you, Aiden? He said help for some reason.
Do you need a teleport, Ala?
Wait. I thought I saw something. Oh no, where is Shuffle? Shuffle! I mean, that's Shuffle. I mean, Fireboy, no!
Oh.
You hit the wall, no! Poor
Fireboy Shuffle.
You know what? Fireboy is Dale Ross Jr.
As Infinity's...
Well, looks like Fireboy currently trying out a new car design, the three-wheeler. Not exactly a fast design by any means of the imagination when you go back out onto track.
He is still doing better than what Ace did.
Fireboy, JD, I want to tell you something. Fireboy's a
Hello, Josh.
Ford pickup truck order.
Hello.
Hello, Josh.
Well, session is over and I am not running laps, so I'm just gonna chill here until it's over.
Yeah, sure enough.
Alright.
Kelly, can I please expect you on time? Okay, it looked like Infinity lost a tire for some reason.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. I will see where I'm going to be.
What I mean is like for the second practice session, which will be starting in an hour.
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, I'm just going to be chilling in Cary, I guess, until then.
What if you just stay chilling in here?
For KRE!
But you have Seeker here and
but
Josh.
here-
I don't have Seeker in... Say George.
Josh.
George.
Josh.
I heard George. Curious George! Curious George!
Oh, Infinity is improving. Infinity is improving. Green sector
Hold
1.
on.
Can he keep it going into the second sector as he goes to the difficult left-hander onto the double right-hander, which will become a chicane after that.
And foul. 30.
Ooh, that's a small drift moment for Infinity as he now exits the chicane. Looks very tight and needy indeed. DRS enabling as soon as you hit the line. Cross the second sector. 25.6 looks very quick. Can he maintain that pace into the last corner? Double right-hander goes slightly into the grass. I will put a CC there one after the session.
Oh,
Here we go.
Almanos improved as well. A very good last sector, 19.4 by Infinity. Can he take it away across the finish line? He cannot.
Nope. As well.
Just short.
Just short, slightly. As drivers will have to finish up their laps.
Has officially, I was about to say, officially won practice number 1. What an impressive time.
As
I mean, I just want to be completely objective here. That was an incredible lap for Infinity there at the end.
I think you cannot extract much more out of the new Empire Racing than this.
No, there is definitely more pace for him.
Alright, everybody reports to the pit.
But I said it before the free practice, that the competitive times were going to be the 110s, and we're seeing that right now.
I will close off practice real quick to make sure everything is running smoothly. Oddman takes the quickest time with 1 minute 10.7 for Lambo. Noob Empire Racing will take second and first place with Infinity 110.9 and George A 111.5. Drifting Casey P4 for Lambo Racing and P5 for Syrian Motorsports with the R8 Club. Ala Football is taking the charge for NS Motorsports in P6. Alright. P7 is Gap PX, one of his better results so far this weekend. Aquacar takes P8 and P9 will be Senior Fan. Dre takes P10 and Fireboy as a debut is P11. DJ takes P12 without a valid lap time, and that's the practice session for right now. I will see you guys back in an hour for the second practice session here in